So when I was in court, you're in court.
Yes.
That's what you're doing. And then 25% of the time I was probably in the office, and the other 25% of the time I was in the field visiting my clients. So going to their houses, going to their schools, things like that. And they, I got to have control over that 50%, but you're still working within the confines of, other people's availability. You're not setting your own schedule, and you're certainly not telling the court when you're going to be there. So you are there when they tell you to be there.
Yes.
And that's, I enjoyed being a litigator for all those years. I had really nice judges I appeared in front of, and that really were invested in the work, not just appointed to this area of law, but truly cared. So that was, it was really nice, but very, it's very different having full control over your schedule.
Yes, which is always nice. I still don't have full control over my schedule because I still have to be in court often, but I can move things around or block times off just to say to my staff, I'm not available during this time, which is really nice. When I have other things that need to get done. So, what's the hardest thing about being your own boss and being the business owner?
Well, I would say what that flexibility means, making sure I am working normal hours in terms of the amount of hours, because I almost feel like law school trains you to just sit down and do work for like an insane period of time. And I have that like in me still. And so I could sit down and literally work for 15 hours and like not get up. I mean, it's crazy. So sometimes I have to remember, like, you're done for the day, take a break, clear your head and go do something else. So, but I find that when I do work like a really, if I'm working like 3 really, really crazy long days, that like, okay, I'm going to take Friday off, and I don't have to ask for that. So, I mean, it's a balance, it's always a balance.